Hey, I'm back. Super Slot 75 movie reviews. Today we're going to talk about Creed 2. Let me jump right into it. Creed 2 is not better than the first Creed for two main reasons. First obvious reason is Ryan Coogler is not directing this one. I think it's Stephen Cable Jr. And secondly, most importantly is Stallone is back on the writing duties, and I just think Stallone just stop writing at this point. Basically, this one should have been called Creed 2: Sins of the Father. I would implore you to first go watch Rocky 4. That way you can get an underlying basis of what went down between Drago and Stallone and the underlying layers that went on during that particular movie. So fast forward 33 years later, Drago has been shunned by the community for losing to Rocky. Mind you, also Drago was on steroids and still lost to Rocky. There was no steroids in this one. It was just a lot of dirty boxing. Okay, so basically Drago living vicariously through his son as a form of way of redemption, his way back into glory, into the good graces of Mother Russia. They live somewhere in the Ukraine as pretty much as outcasts. The son works at some type of shipping yard or warehouse, and Drago, Ivan is his father. His wife Brigitte, played by Brigitte Nielsen, had left him after he lost and got with some other Russian prime minister. And okay, so then abandonment issues with the son because the son never really met his mother. Okay, so then we get to Adonis Creed. He has the title. He's the man. He's got the belt. First fight versus Ivan or Victor Drago didn't go so well. The only reason he won the fight by disqualification because Drago had hit him while he was taking a knee, while he was on his knee. Similar to the Roy Jones-Montel Griffin fight. If you remember that fight, Roy Jones had hit Montel Griffin a couple times while he was on his knee, disqualified, lost the fight, and then came back and just demolished him in a rematch. But okay, pretty bad fight. Creed, or Adonis rather, got beat up pretty bad in that particular fight. Rocky didn't train him. Rocky's trying to convince him that, hey, basically it's a role reversal. Drago's hungry. Creed has everything. Hungry fighter's a dangerous fighter. They have nothing to lose. Creed, thinks he's living in the shadow of his father, wanting to prove himself, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so they get to the rematch. Of course, Rocky comes back to train him. And Creed wins the fight. But the twist, I thought the nice ending twist was towards the end of the fight. Ivan Drago throws in the towel because he didn't want to see his son end up like Creed. He realized what he did to his son. His sins weren't worth his son paying for. So he throws in the towel. And I think he finally relinquishes that chase to get back into the good graces of Mother Russia. And he realized, more importantly, the health and well-being of his son vastly outweighs everything else. So it was watchable. I didn't care for the soundtrack. It was watchable. Definitely not better than the first Creed. So Creed now, he has a daughter. She's deaf. That was kind of awkward, right? Having a kid with a deaf woman. More than likely your kid would be deaf. So that's that dynamic. I don't know. So I'm sure they'll do a Creed 3 because this thing's going to make a lot of money. And we'll see what storyline they pull out next. Maybe the son of Clubber Lang. Who knows? All right, that's my movie review, Super Slot 75 for Creed 2. You guys have a good night. Peace.